because some people feel like once your business gets to a certain level that is smooth sailing, you're good just because you're making sales. And no, like, that's not necessarily the case. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, you should definitely subscribe because I'm a whole vibe, okay? Period. So as you can tell by the title, in today's video I wanted to kind of get a little personal with y'all. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of owning a business, because some people feel like once your business gets to a certain level that is smooth sailing, you're good just because you're making sales. And no, like, that's not necessarily the case. And I can tell you that because I've been going through it. So a lot of you guys that follow me, you probably realize that I have barely been posting. First of all, I usually post on YouTube 2 times a week. I didn't post last week, and the week before I only posted 1 week. I believe it was the same thing for the week before that. Like, I've just been slacking. TikTok, haven't really been posting TikTok videos. Instagram, barely been posting on Instagram. I've been trying, y'all, but barely. It's just like I've reached a point in my business where my business is doing well, it's very successful, but I don't have the help, you know. So it gets mentally draining. It's mentally draining. Don't get me wrong, your girl loves what she does. I love what I do, but it gets draining, especially when you're doing everything by yourself, and especially when you're a single mom. If you don't know, I have a 1-year-old. She's about to be 2 June 15th. But it gets overwhelming. So sometimes you have to take that mental break. So that brings me into this. No matter if you just started your business or you're somebody like me, you're almost 2 years in, you still may go through exactly what I'm going to mention in this video. Okay, so right now I am overwhelmed. So having a business, a lot of people can't wait until their business gets to the point where they're making a whole bunch of money and things like that. But when you don't have help and you also have other responsibilities, in my case a child, it is not easy. It can get very frustrating, especially when the orders are coming in, because you don't want the orders to stop. You need money. This is my 9 to 5. But when it's a lot coming at you at one time, just imagine you having hundreds of orders, and it's not just like, oh, put a headband in a package and go. Even though that itself can be stressful, I'm not downplaying anybody that sells items like, you know, regular items, lashes, things like that, because at the end of the day, it still takes time to package everything. You know what I'm saying? You're still doing work. But I'm saying in my case, I actually have to customize wigs for my customers. So that means once I get it, I have to bleach the knots, then wash it out, then pluck it, then wait for it to dry or blow dry it, then style it, then package and ship it out. So it's not like I can just throw a headband, you know. So for me, it is very time consuming. And like I said, I love what I do, which is why I still do it, because if I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. But when you're doing it by yourself, it can get overwhelming. Especially when you're getting backed up on orders. So that in itself will put you in a mindset as to where you feel like, I can't do this. I can't do this by myself. And I also can't afford to pay employees. So like, what do? You need money. So it's like, it messes with your mental. It messes with your mental. I honestly feel like a lot of people feel like once you get past the beginning stages, it's smooth sailing, and it's not. And that's why I want to share this on my channel once again, because it's not. And I'm not saying all days are bad, but you can get to a point where you start feeling like how I'm feeling. And then also, I tell my subscribers all the time, no matter if you've just started your business or maybe you're further along into it like me, if you feel like you need to take a mental break, take a mental break. That's what I've been doing. I didn't shut down my store simply because this is my only form of income. YouTube, yes, I get paid via YouTube, but I'm not there yet. I'm not a big YouTuber, so I'm telling y'all, it doesn't really make a dent in bills. Money is money, I'm not complaining, but bills doesn't make a dent. My business is how I pay bills. So of course I'm not going to shut my store down. What I was doing is posting less, but still working on wigs behind the scenes, which is not good. I need to be taking pictures of my products. I need to be taking videos of my products. so that it will attract people. So TikTok has a big influence in my sales. If you follow me, you know that. So once you slow down on TikTok, it's like I'm also screwing with my money at the same time. But sometimes, like I said, you just have to take a mental break. Like, it is a lot to come up with content, good content. When it comes to TikTok, if you actually want your videos to go somewhere, the quality has to be good, and you have to incorporate trends. You have to make sure you're paying attention to trends. Like, it does become time consuming. That's why some people, their full-time job is TikTok. Like, so it's very time consuming. Also, you lack motivation after a while. I am in that position right now. I don't want to stop because I know this is what I love to do. When you're overwhelmed, sometimes you're not really motivated. Like, I wasn't motivated to post TikToks. I was not motivated to post on Instagram. But I got up even when I didn't want to get up, and I fulfilled those custom wig orders because that's how I make my money, and I also love to do it, right? But honestly, because I know that this is what I want to do, and I know that this comes with the territory, I keep pushing. You know, some people ask me, like, how do you stay motivated? How do you stay motivated? You just have the end goal, y'all. And I understand when you're in a funk, sometimes you're not really thinking about the end goal, because if you stop now, you're not going to know if you're going to make it or not. And you would have wasted your time and money. Taking a mental break and stopping altogether is two different things. That's why I definitely encourage people to take a mental break if they need to. Even if that mental break is just social media, like I did. Take it. Take it, because when you come back, you're going to feel so refreshed. You're going to have a clear mindset. And maybe once you do have a clear mindset, you may be like, okay, this is honestly not what I want to do anymore. So I'm going to stop my business. Then that will be what you would do. But I honestly feel like right off the bat, when you're feeling unmotivated, when you're feeling overwhelmed, you shouldn't just stop and not continue again. Like, you should definitely think about it, take some type of break, maybe just a break off of social media, whatever the case may be, take a break to revamp. Which brings me into the next thing. When I'm not really motivated, or when I just don't really know what else to do, or don't feel like doing anything, I'll take my off days. And then once I start getting a little bit more motivation, once I'm like, all right, I gotta get back to it. Like today, did my hair, makeup, and I'm filming. I'm like, okay, brainstorm. Always tell my subscribers, figure out what it is new that you want to add to your site. Maybe you want to do something new to your setup when you're taking pictures of your products. That's where I'm at right now. I briefly mentioned in one of my vlogs that I want to do a hair room in my house. For right now, once again, it's very overwhelming because I do not have a space for my hair. Right now, I do hair in my living room, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's no space. Like, I've outgrown my space. That in itself is overwhelming. I've outgrown my space. I looked into suites. To get a suite, it's an extra $1,000 a month. That can be an extra $1,000 going into my savings and going towards me buying my house. Like, I was not about to pay $1,000 a month for a suite, especially with my type of business. It's not like I have clients coming in every single day. You know what I'm saying? I can go 2-3 days without getting any sales. And then what? I still have to pay the suite rent or the booth rent. I wasn't doing that. So that in itself is very frustrating. So I've been brainstorming ways to get a little bit more organized, to make use of my space until I'm able to move. So I've been doing that behind the scenes. I've been on IKEA, stuff like that kind of makes me excited. So you also got to find things to like boost your motivation, if that makes sense. So that's me. I like to shop. So I've been trying to figure out storage systems. I do want to switch up my backdrop. When I take pictures of my wigs, it's just my walls. No, like, we're gonna switch it up. So my cousin is actually gonna help me with that because she's extremely creative. We're gonna listen, I'm gonna record all of it. That's gonna be footage that y'all are gonna see. But you just gotta find what it is that is gonna give you that spark, whether it's you add a new product, you switching certain things up. You just have to find what it is. And so yeah, that's what it is for me at this point. Like, just elevating my brand even more. I elevated my packaging. Now I feel like, let me elevate my filming area, or where I take pictures of my products, because I do want to get more serious with TikTok as well. Like, I really could be recording myself customizing these wigs. People like to see stuff like that, but I haven't done anything like that. So I went ahead, ordered another ring light. Like, I am doing things to elevate my business. So that's low-key what I've been doing behind the scenes while I've been taking me a little social media break, kind of. I couldn't really take a break because I don't want people to forget about my business, but I wasn't posting as frequently. So yeah, that's what your girl has been doing. And I think I'm back, y'all. I think I'm back. I just needed that little break, especially to catch up on orders. It is a lot to have to film, do wig orders, take care of my daughter. It's a lot. But your girl's back, period. But once again, like I said, I just wanted to do this video to give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes, let you guys know that this is normal. This does happen. A lot of people do not talk about it. I definitely believe in mentally preparing, obviously, because I've been in this situation before, this little funk before, especially when I first started my business. I kind of know how to get out of the funk. So I just love to share that with y'all. If anybody's going through it now, or you may go through it next week, next month, 2 months from now, you never know. You just have to give yourself a break. Money is not the root of happiness, okay? Because you could have thousands and thousands of dollars and still be going through it mentally, because it happens to celebrities all the time. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Your girl is back. Videos will be back. Vlogs lit this month. My daughter's birthday is coming up. I'm gonna be vlogging that. My friends come down from New York. We're gonna be out and about, gonna be vlogging that. So I'm definitely gonna have different type of videos on my channel as well. I still am gonna talk about business stuff, but it's gonna be more vlogs, me going out, y'all seeing my life for real, for real. I be wanting to do videos with my daughter, y'all, but we literally have a routine. So it's only but so much videos we can really do. We have a routine. Like, she goes to daycare during the day, then she comes home, I feed her, give her a bath. Like, it's literally a routine. So, like, only time I, like, really film with her is if we're, like, going out, we're going somewhere, we're doing something, you know? But yeah, hopefully I enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.